YouTube. The ubiest of the tubiest. That's you. I'm 50 plus, and I'm 50 plus 100 degrees right now. I am not extra happy. Okay. Swift finally got me. Uh, Today is Sunday, and I'm in Texas. It's 11:30 local time. I'm based out of Salt Lake, so it's really 10:30 for me. Um, so, anyways, um, yeah, Friday was payday, and I'll do a payday video after I'm done with this one. Uh, while this one is uploading, I'm gonna go uh, do the three S's: shit, shower, shave. Get rid of all of this, and then when I come back to do the other video, I'll look a lot more presentable. But anyways, uh, I'm twisted because I put in for home time for Christmas. I like Christmas. I'm a big old baby. I like Christmas. I got some grandkids too, and I have a granddaughter that I haven't met yet, and she's 2 months old. No, almost 2 months. But anyways, my son, the one that drives trucks, it's his daughter. I'm gonna get to see her, and man, I like Christmas. I like Christmas. I don't like you, but Christmas is horrible. My relatives, hey, look, maybe you got some problems with your family, but my family is super tight. All of them. And we do really well together. We have a lot of fun, and the kids get to open their presents, and man, I just like it. I love Christmas. Okay, I normally do the cooking. Me and my younger brother, we normally do all of the cooking. My younger brother, y'all see a bunch of lint and stuff flying around. It's coming off me. Look, I'm just dusty, and but anyways, me and my brother do all the cooking, so everybody's kind of waiting for me to get home and cook. I don't know what this little stuff is flying around. I guess I got to open and let this truck kind of air out. It's got like little lefty stuff flying around, but so why am I twisted with Swift? Because last week, I put in for my home time for Christmas, and they got me a load. And I wanted my home time to start on the 23rd. Okay, that's important to know, so you can't understand what my problem is. They gave me a load that went. I was on a high east over the week. So the load they gave me I went through Tennessee, and I went all the way down and to Louisiana. I went through Florida, Louisiana, and then finally into Texas. And they set me on that route so that I can get home. And it was a hike, man. I got a bunch of miles off of that run, and I wound up at the shipper. That was a big window, by the way, on the shipper. It was a dropping hook at a Michelin. So I want to tell you another story too about my trip with that Michelin load. It was only 30,000 pounds of tires. I guess that's what it is. But I kind of had a little boo boo. I fixed it, but I had a little boo boo. I'll talk to y'all about that in a little bit. So I was running, man. I was running hard, and as I always do. And I got to the receiver on the 21st. I'm also at home basically, you know. But I'm early. I'm 2 days early because I really didn't want to start home time at on the 21st. But when I put in the call quorum to let them know that I was dropping off at the receiver, bling 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 bling, another load came on my Qualcomm, but my driver manager told me that she was going to try to get me something to eat up them 2 days. And I said, okay, cool. What I really want is to eat up those 2 days, and I want to be under load for 34 during Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Why do I want to do that? Because if you're under load, it's not considered home time. You see, because you're under load. If I'm empty or if I'm bartailing and I don't have a load, I'm not in between a load, then that's home time. Okay. Well, why is all that shit important? And that's because there's levels. You got gold and bronze and silver and gold and all that shit up to the diamond drivers, and it's based off of your performance and your production and all of that good jazz. And uh, I want to hurry up and get to at least the gold level so that I can get it gives I think it's like a penny each time up. Okay, so that's why I want to be under a load. Okay, during that time I didn't want the home time. Okay, so then um, I'm thinking she's probably going to send me somewhere, just outside of Texas, maybe Oklahoma or Louisiana or something like that, and then right back for those 2 days to eat it up, right? So when it came up, bling bling, I said, "Oh shit, let me go and accept this shit." So I accepted the load. Why that goddamn load sent my ass almost 700 miles. It wasn't 700. Let me be truthful. It was 620 or something like that. So that means I got to do like 1,200 miles round trip. 1,200. Man. Then it didn't. They didn't say anything about a back haul. So that means I'm gonna drive 600 miles and then maybe not even have a load to take me back home. I'm hot. I am freaking twisted. And then I calmed down because, hey, you know what? I don't know what the next load is going to be. And it very well may be a load coming back. So, no problem. No problem. I dropped this big Volvo down. We started running hard. I didn't stop. I'm fixing to eat up some miles. So when I got to about 500 miles, bling, 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 my Qualcomm going off again with 8 minutes. Okay, the Qualcomm going off again. Next load offer. So now I get to see that I'm coming back so I don't have to be twisted, right? Why they got me going to Oklahoma to call a load, Oklahoma, does not put me in Texas. I'm not happy. I went on a call for him and said, no, I just flat out declined that load. I'm a company driver. We're not supposed to decline loads. You get to say no, which means you ain't taking it. Yes to accept it, or C to counter. You counter it when you need more time, or something kind of wampus with the load, or whatever you got. It may be something else with it. Whatever your reasoning for not necessarily declining the load, but you're going to take it if they can accommodate some things to make it work. All right, so those were I put straight up no. Hell no. No, hell no. Actually, what I did was I sent a planner message before I answered it. I sent a 10 and I said, hey, does the load offer take me to the crib for Christmas? There wasn't no response. I wasn't happy. So I called my mentor. I said, I'm fixing to cut somebody. I'm going to get my butcher knife out and cut somebody. He said, no, go ahead on and put no. Put no in there and then say that load don't take you home for Christmas. You want to be with your family. I said, shit, okay. So that's what I did. I put no. I ain't taking that load. Again, why is this all important? Why am I making a video about it? It's because I'm a company driver. Okay, if I was an owner like we're gonna have a video, but you as a lease, you was a lease operator, owner operator, the lease operator with Swift, then yeah, you can turn down loads because you got that option. You're a lease operator, but I'm company. I got to do what they tell me to do, basically. So I just straight up tell them no. So then later on, right after that, I got another message that said where I was, there was no loads coming out of there. I am extra twisted. Extra twisted. So I said, well, I'm not gonna let Swift get me. I'm mad, but I don't live in the problem, okay? The problem is on one side. The problem is over here. The solution is over here. I live in the solution. I'm not saying you ignore the problem. Don't ignore the problem. But you have to live in the solution. If you live in the problem, you're just gonna sit there in it all the time because this is always a problem. I'm gonna live in a solution. I'm gonna find a solution, and I'm gonna make the solution work. I'm not gonna find a solution and then start living in the problem again, because if you do that, then you're gonna find a way for the solution to not work. So I said, well, that's what I'm gonna do. I ended up, by the way, at Walmart Distribution Center, and it's just outside of Lubbock, Texas. So I'm gonna go find a spot where we can park secured in this area, and then I'm gonna get an Uber, and I'm gonna go to the airport in Lubbock, and I'm gonna fly back to Houston. Remember I told y'all I used to work for Southwest Airlines as a aircraft mechanic for Southwest Airlines, so I got some flight benefits, so I can fly for free. Problem solved. So I calmed down, but I was kind of twisted that they was gonna leave my ass just sitting in Lubbock for Christmas. Shit, I want to try to catch Santa Claus' ass too. So I ain't happy, and I'm sitting there. And the next thing is, once I drop the load off, which would have been this all happened on Friday. So Saturday morning I got up. I was at home. And I got up and I started to run. So yesterday I pulled it all off. I only had 44 miles to do this morning to drop the load, so I dropped it and picked it up. Okay, so but I run hard, man. I run hard overnight, so I was chilling at about 1 o'clock. Like right now, it's 11. At Texas time, it's 11:45. Okay, I'm already sitting at the truck stop, and I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'll make a video about these truck stops too. Okay, so it's gonna be this one. Then I'm gonna do the one with the paycheck. Then I'm gonna do one about truck stops. Okay, and I'm gonna be chilling here for a while. So obviously, so I'll have some time to do that. Okay, so in 2 minutes. So while I'm sitting there, bling, 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 on a Coil car. What's now with these motherfuckers? Let me see what the hell. I looked at it. They sent me a load that I start tomorrow. I have to start it tomorrow because I'm bumped up against my 70, okay? Tomorrow I go to the to Lancaster to the Swift office terminal in Lancaster. I'm gonna pick up a T-call load that goes to Dayton, Texas. So my driver manager is the shit. I told you. Look, my driver manager got my ass back to Houston. I'm going back to the house. I'm going to eat me some eggnog, drink me some chocolate, watch TV, play with my grandkids, laugh at my wife, and I'm going to have me some fun. They almost got me, but my driver's man fixed me up. She fixed me up. Hear me? Fixed me up. I don't believe that everybody's going to have the same experience that I'm having, okay? All I can tell you is what I am going through, okay? I fully anticipated that they were going to leave me stuck. Now remember, I was already at home. I was at home when I accepted this load that I'm on right that damn near 640 mile run. I was already home. I could have just said no and stayed at home. But the load she got me on, I'm going to be able to go to Houston and not T-call, but park at the terminal in Houston under a load till for a while. I'm going to get some days off, and it don't count as my home time. She fixed me up. I know everybody ain't going to have the same experience, okay? I'm already at 17, so I'm over my 15, okay? Everybody ain't going to have the same experience I had. But I'm batting 1,000 right now. I can't lose. I'm doing really well. So the next one after this one is going to be the Friday's paycheck stuff and what I did. That's going to be my first full week of driving, okay? So I went over my 15, so let me go ahead and move on to the next one. First, I'm going to go shit, shower, shave, and get rid of all this hair, and then I'll come back and holler at you. Here we go. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Yeah, boop.